So let us start our class, okay? So as you guys know, that Salesforce is a just organization name, right? What is the organization name? Salesforce is an organization name like Google, Microsoft, any other company. Salesforce is a just organization name. So it's not Salesforce. Salesforce.com is the total name of the company, okay? Salesforce.com is a cloud-based company which develop multiple products on cloud platform, okay? A company which develop the multiple products on cloud platform, okay? So this company follows the cloud computing rules. I think you guys know what is meant by cloud computing, right? So cloud computing nothing but utilizing the resources by using internet connection. Okay, utilizing the resources means whether it is hardware or a software or a database or an application. Okay, if you can able to use any application or any database within the browser by using internet connection, then that particular software is related to cloud computing technology. Okay, see, this cloud computing technology is not any software or any hardware. It's just a theoretical concept. Cloud computing is just a thesis type of concept. Okay, so it's mainly discuss about SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. So nowadays, so many companies implemented all these three concepts into their technologies. Then the technologies comes under cloud computing platform. Okay, see, cloud computing not any software or any hardware. It's not any coding or any. There are no tools also there. Okay, it's just a theoretical concept. Okay, so some of the companies implemented those concepts into their softwares or their technologies. For example, Salesforce company implemented cloud computing in their products or in their platform. Okay, this Salesforce company provides so many applications and some platform also. In those services, they are implementing these three services: SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. SaaS is what? Software as a service. Means as a service means something is ready, so we can utilize that particular service by using internet connection. Okay, suppose since so far we are using Gmail, right? Gmail is also one type of service, right? So Google company developed an application called Gmail. So as an end user, we can utilize the Gmail application within the browser by using internet connection. So we are not installing any software, right? Just we are installing the browser. From the browser, we can able to do anything in the Gmail. We can receive the mail, we can send the mail, attachments, everything. So means Gmail is also one of the SaaS application from Google company. Okay, Gmail is also one type of SaaS application from the Google company. Means it's not a new concept. Okay, cloud computing is already there from the past, but no companies have implemented all the three services in their platform. Okay, in their technologies. Nowadays, they are trying to implement all these three services into their technologies. Okay, so SaaS, general example is Gmail, Facebook. Facebook also one type of social network application. It's also purely run on browser without installing any software, right? Is it required to install any software? No, right? So we can utilize Facebook directly without installing any software in our missions. Okay, so Facebook also comes under the SaaS application from which organization? Facebook organization. Okay, Facebook is also a company name. Okay, so like this we have so many applications in the as a Google, for example, Google Drive. Okay, we have Photophonia. In the Photophonia, we can able to edit our photos, right? So means that is the one software where we can edit our photos, okay, directly within the browser. So these type of applications comes under the SaaS. So in the same way, what is the, for example, this is Salesforce side. Okay, so coming to Salesforce side, our SaaS application is what? Force.com, no, right? Salesforce.com CRM is our SaaS application. Salesforce.com CRM is our SaaS application. So Salesforce.com is a company. This company developed one application. Okay, that application name is what? Salesforce.com CRM. Okay, it's already pre-built application. Like for example, you can take the Facebook company. Facebook company developed an application called what? Facebook. In the same way, Salesforce.com company developed one application. That application name is Salesforce.com CRM. Okay, so what is the SaaS service from the Salesforce company? Salesforce.com CRM. So it's a CRM application. It's a CRM application. Nowadays in the market we have a number of CRMs like Sugar CRM, SAP CRM, Sibyl CRM, MS Dynamics CRM. So those are all are not cloud computing services. we definitely install the software information to utilize the CRM functionality. Except the Salesforce.com CRM and Microsoft Dynamics CRM are the cloud computing platform CRMs. Remaining all CRMs are old tradition. Okay, so we need to compulsory install the front end, back end, every servers, everything. But to utilize the Salesforce CRM, no need to install anything. Simply we can in the browser, we can give the username and password. We can utilize the entire CRM functionalities. So I think you guys clear about CRM functionalities, right? Sales cloud, marketing cloud, service cloud. What are the concerns of sales? Campaigning, leads, opportunity, products, price. Okay, coming to service, we need to discuss about the case management system, mainly case and solutions. Okay, so those are the main parts of the CRM. So if suppose some people who are working as a Salesforce sales consultant or service consultant, they need to learn in depth about the service cloud and sales cloud, and they need to learn how to configure the service cloud for the customers. Okay, so coming to PaaS, what is in the PaaS? For example, you get the job in the software industry. Some people ask me which platform you are working. So some people says I'm working on Java platform. Some people working on .NET platform. Some people working on Oracle platform. So platform nothing but any technology name, right? Platform nothing but any technology name. So here PaaS nothing but what? Platform as a service, means they are providing the platform also within the browser itself, within the internet connection. By using internet connection, we can utilize the PaaS. For example, the people who are working with the Java, for example, we'll take the platform as a, it's not a platform as a service, that's platform. Okay, they need to install what? JDK. That's about Java, right? They need to install the JDK. They need to install the backend as Oracle. They need to install the Eclipse. They need to install the Apache Tomcat server. So like this, they need to install set of tools to develop the project in a Java. Okay, if suppose a project runs on the Java, means they should be install Java JDK, Oracle as a backend, Eclipse for IDE, Apache for the server. If you take the example as the .NET people, they need to install what? Visual Studio, MS SQL as a server, okay, and their IDEs if you require any IDEs. Okay, so these set of tools is nothing but a platform. Okay, so in these tools, JDK, for example, JDK contains MVC, okay, and it contains JVM, Java Virtual Machine. To execute our programs, if there is any errors, it will provide the error message also. So to execute our programs, we require compiler, right? So every platform should be contain the compiler to run our program. In the same way, Salesforce also provide a rich platform. What is the platform name? Forge.com is a platform name. Forge.com is what? Platform name. Okay. So if somebody is asking in which platform you are working, means I am working on the Forge.com, which is provided by Salesforce company. Okay. Salesforce is not our platform. Okay. Salesforce is a company name. Salesforce.com CRM is an existing application which is already So what is our platform name? Forge.com is our platform. So what is the Forge.com? To develop our own applications. To develop our own applications or to enhance the existing CRM application. To enhance the existing CRM application. So by using Forge.com, we can enhance the existing application or we can modify anything in the Salesforce Forge.com platform. Okay. Suppose that there is a project already exists. Suppose client wants some enhancements or client wants some changes. So we can use the Forge.com, or I want to build my own application. What is the CRM? CRM is a one type of application which is the sales, service, and marketing. But I don't want to use that CRM application. Suppose I want to build an application for a school. I want to build an application for a real estate. I want to build an application for a bank. So these models are different. Our school models are different, right? Suppose I want to maintain the student data. I want to maintain all examination data. I want to maintain faculty information. So those tables are not available in our CRM application. Why? Because that pre-built application is only related to CRM activities. Okay, all marketing activities, sales activities, service activities. Now I want to build my own application. Then I go for the Forge.com. then I go for the Forge.com. For example, in the Salesforce.com CRM, there is an object called account object, stand object. Okay, in that there is a phone number called phone. I want to add one more phone number. Okay, alternate phone number field. So by using Forge.com platform, we can create a new field in the existing application. So means we can able to enhance the any application, either standard application or custom application by using Forge.com platform. Okay. So what is use of Forge.com? To make any changes on the existing application, CRM application, or to creating our own applications. So platform means what? Just now I mentioned, right? Java, .NET, everything. So every platform should be containing some of the programming language. For example, if you take the Java, Java is a programming language, Oracle is a database language, and they have JVM as a compiler. Okay, Java Virtual Machine is a compiler, interpreter. Okay, so in the same way, Forge.com also provide all those type of compilers, programming language, everything. Okay, so 64% we can achieve without any coding. 60 to 70%. Okay, 60% of project we can achieve without any coding. Okay, but remaining 40 days we compulsory implement by using customization. Okay, if you take any project in the real time, mostly 50 to 60% we can achieve without any coding. Okay, by using configuration like object, fields, page levels, workflows, approval process. By using all those concepts, we can achieve 60% project. But remaining 40% we should learn Forge.com, Apex and Visualforce programming languages. Okay, so in the Forge.com, what are the languages we need to learn? One is an Apex and the other one is a Visualforce. One is Apex and one is what? Visualforce. These are the supported languages for the Forge.com platform. So every company they maintain their own language. Right? Suppose I want to build the Java project. Is it accept the .NET code? No, right? If it is a Java project, we compulsory write the code in the Java. In the same way, if you want to work on Forge.com platform, so the Forge.com capability is what? It can execute only Apex and Visualforce code. It won't execute any Java code. Why? Because that particular Forge.com contains these type of compilers, Apex compilers and Visualforce compilers. It can able to read the code. It can execute the code. It can give the proper output whether the success or failure. Okay. So in the Forge.com, we should learn Apex and Visualforce. Okay. So what is this again we come for this part. Okay. So today we need to discuss about the PaaS. In that PaaS, we need to discuss about the development area. Okay. So what is IaaS actually? Infrastructure as a service. So what is infrastructure? For example, I am taking a building for a rent for my own office. Okay. Suppose I want to establish a new software company. Okay. So I take a house for the lease for 10 years with the infrastructure. Infrastructure means what? Chairs, meeting rooms, and systems and net connection, AAC. These all are considered the infrastructure. To execute my projects, to execute my company, it requires what? Infrastructure, right? All these infrastructure systems, net cables, everything. So in the same way, if you want to implement your Forge.com project, okay, so we need infrastructure, right? For example, you are creating one record in any object. So when you are learning administrator, you are creating so many records, right? So when you are creating the record, the data was stored in the database, right? The data was stored in database. Suppose yesterday you created 10 records. Is it possible to access by my logins? No, right? Your data was securely stored in Salesforce cloud database in your credentials. Okay, it's not possible to see with my credentials. Means it is providing the security. It is providing the security. For example, tomorrow again you are logged into your system. You open your record. From where it is coming? From the database. By using servers. So it providing the servers. It providing the servers. Suppose so, is it take so many hours to get your record? No, right? Within the fraction of milliseconds, you give your data in a screen. So means it maintain high configured hardware. Salesforce company maintain high configured hardware to provide service to the all Salesforce customers, right? So means these are the backend services which is provided by Salesforce company. These are the backend services which is provided by Salesforce.com company. Database, security, servers, hardware. Okay, all these things are provided by Salesforce company. See, even we don't know what database exactly it is using by Salesforce. Okay, just we are creating the records, storing in the database. If suppose it is Java, we can able to say, okay, it is a Oracle. If it is .NET, we can use MS SQL. but in the cloud, we don't know which database. Most 90% is Oracle, okay? But no need to write anything in our database code, okay? It automatically build a table when you're creating an object, okay? For standard objects, already table is there. If you're creating a custom object, it build a table backend automatically, okay? So these backend service comes under what? IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Suppose any client purchases Salesforce licenses, they are providing these services as a package, okay? Depends on their edition and their type, they provide these services, okay? If you're creating a developer account, they're providing the database, right? You can able to create multiple records. You can able to securely store your data, right? So in our if you want to learn Salesforce, no need to worry about the IaaS. Okay, IaaS is nothing but a backend services provided by vendor. Who is the vendor? Salesforce company is a vendor here. Okay, we are purchasing Salesforce from where? Salesforce company. Okay, suppose you are using Java. So who is the vendor? Oracle is the vendor for the Java. Okay, clear about these parts, right? Now we go with the Forge.com platform. So I'm not discussing about in depth about any SaaS application, okay? Or even by Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, okay? I think it's already done, right, in admin. So what do you mean by Forge.com? Forge.com is our platform. Forge.com is our platform, okay? So by using Forge.com, we can able to develop our own applications in two ways. One is configuration. One is configuration. Second one is customization. One is configuration, second one is customization. One is configuration, second one is what? Customization. Configuration means a developer or administrator developing so many things in the Forge.com platform without any coding. Without any coding. That is called configuration. So the things which you learned up to yesterday is nothing but configuration. Okay, workflow rules, validation rules, okay, formula fields, relationships, and process builders, and all workflow actions. Okay, email templates, okay, email alerts. These all comes under configuration. Okay, so we can achieve 60% pride with configuration. So I'm not mentioned admin or development. The words are different. Okay, admin development is different. Configuration and customization are different. Okay, the developer can do both configuration, customization. So the creation of profile, creation of permission sets, creation of users are the only activities of the admin. Okay, admin not creating any object, admin not creating any process builders, admin not creating any email templates. Okay, those are the responsibilities of the developer only. What is the admin activities? In the real time, the admin activities only creating users, creating permission sets, creating profiles, creating sharing rules. These are the admin activities. Coming to developer should have the knowledge of admin topics along with all configuration customization. Okay, don't club with the configuration nothing but the admin. Okay, the configuration topics not comes under the admin. Configuration means the things which we can achieve without any coding is nothing but the configuration. Those are not related to any admin activities. Okay, admin activities is different, configuration is different. Okay, in Amirpet market they will teach like this. Okay, configuration nothing but the things which we can achieve by point and click comes under admin activities. Admin activities are only less. Okay, creation of profile, creation of users, creation of permission sets. So you guys know about all these topics, right? How to use profile, how to permission sets, and roles, and OWD, and we have sharing rules. Okay, like this we have a number of topics related to all admin. Okay, so as you take your service-based companies or development companies, we don't have any openings or anything for the admin roles. Okay, these admin roles at the client location only. Okay, for example, Wipro is a company. Okay, this company developed a product for the Vodafone. This company developed a product for the Vodafone. Who is the client here? Vodafone is the client. Who is the development company? Wipro is the development company. Okay. For example, in this Wipro company, 10 people is working on this project. 10 developers is working on this project. Okay. Once the development is completed, that application will be used by 2,000 users. For example, if you take Vodafone centers, in the city we have n number of branches, right? For every branch there is 3 to 4 counters. So means every guy they have their own logins, their own mission, right? So means every employee is nothing but one user in our Salesforce account, right? So if suppose if these 3 to 2,000 guys facing any issues, suppose this guy is unable to log in, this guy is password is expired. Suppose for some of the users I want to restrict some pages. So these kind of things will handle by administrator. These kind of things handled by administrator. So admin jobs available where? In Vodafone, not on Wipro, not on Wipro. Why? Because here admin or development all are nothing but our Salesforce developers only. Okay. If suppose I'm in a project as a senior, I need to give a different permission to my developers. Most probably in a development company as a developer, all users contain the sysadmin permission. Why? Because then only you can able to do everything in the development. If you give the restrictions in the developer, it's not possible to do anything, right? So that's why as a developer, we have the all developers are nothing but administrators only. Okay. So we don't get any admin jobs in our companies. Okay. Especially we get on the client locations. Okay, we get on. That's why coming to India market, we get the admin roles is very less. Out of 100, there is one or two jobs for the admin. 1 or 2 jobs for the admin. Even these two jobs also managed by internal people. Suppose in my team, I have 5 members. Okay. Suppose some people who are recruited from the campus and freshers, right? In between 1 to 1.5 experience. These guys act as administrator. Why? Because to handle admin, no need to have more experience on Salesforce platform, right? When compared to development or configuration, it's very easy, right? Creation of profile. So that's why these things are managed by some other cross platform trying. Suppose some people are working on civil CRM. Currently, civil CRM market is down. So what companies will do? Companies will train them internally as admin training. They will place them as an administrator or some of the configuration duties. Along with admin, they do the configuration. Configuration means what? Creation of objects, fields, form of fields. These things should be handled by internal people, whether it's a cross-trained people or freshers. Cross-trained people, what? They have the experience on other platform. There is no projects on the particular technology. That's why they will cross-train into Salesforce. They will do this some configuration. Why? Because for a configuration, no need of more knowledge. Is it required to more knowledge than to creating a workflow? No, right? Is it required to creating 200 fields in an object? Is it required more knowledge than Salesforce? Same steps, right? Give a name, next, select the data type, everything, same steps. So that's why everyone should be learned in depth about the configuration and customization. So configuration means what? Creation of object, fields, tabs, applications, workflows, triggers, email alerts, email templates, process builders, okay, global pick list. You need to learn all those concepts, okay, internally with the real-time scenarios, not with the normal examples, okay. Go with the Google. Suppose you have the now you guys have the knowledge on configuration, how to create a workflow. Then check with in the Google, okay, different scenarios and workflow, okay. You get the more things in the Google with the real-time scenarios, okay. So now I don't touch anything about the configuration. Every project we can done with the 60% with the configuration, remaining 40% with the customization. Config means the things which is already given by Salesforce. We can develop the things with point and click or by just navigating the point and click or drag and drop. Okay, there is no drag and drop actually. Okay, customization means we need to write our own code. We need to write our own code. Then it comes under customization. For example, you done with the page loads concept, right? What is the page load? Page load contains a number of pages, a number of fields, and some buttons, save, saving, and cancel button. Okay, suppose there was 150 fields on a page level, 150 fields on your page load. So my client don't want to insert all fields in a single screen. So it's very difficult to fill all the 150 fields in a single screen, right? It's creating some. Suppose you are applying for a job. In that form contain 200 fields. Some people who are fill the 2 or 3 fields and they close the browser simply. Why? Because it takes so much of time, right? So if suppose I divide this 150 into 3 pages. In the first page 50 fields. When I click on the next button, 50 fields. In the next button, remain in the last page I can click on save button. So means the user can feel okay, this page contains only 50 fields. Finally fill the 150 fields, but we are dividing the fields into different pages. first page, 50 fields, and next button. So the user feel, okay, this is a new page. In the same way, the Salesforce pages also like that, right? If you're creating any object or any field, you fill all that in a single page. No, right? When you're getting a workflow, first you're selecting the object name, then click on next. In the second page, you're giving the rule criteria. In the next page, you're giving the actions. In multiple pages, you're creating a one workflow. So, like that is called wizard based. That is called wizard based. If you want to implement those type of things, we need to go for the customization. If you go for the, for example, see, in my application, they have student data, student info, fee info. These are the sections, for example. Okay. Suppose there is a field called he is a local student, is a pick list field. If this pick list contain yes or no, this pick list contain the yes or no. If it's a local student, I don't want to show the fees information. Suppose user select the yes. Here, user select the yes. Then I don't want to show this fee information. I want to hide this section. If user selects the no, I want to show this section. Is it possible in the page layout? No, right? Conditionally rendering is not possible in our standard page layout. Means if suppose I want to hide some fields, I want to hide some sections. It's not possible in the page layouts. At that time, go for the compulsory customizations. Okay. So these type of requirements we cannot complete by configuration. That's why we need knowledge on customization. We need knowledge on customization. Customization nothing but we need to learn Apex and Visual Force. Apex and Visual Force. Clear? So, Bhavana, you have any questions? Sai? Sai, you have any questions?
No, sir. Okay. Okay.
So, Bhavana, you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So, I'm continuing with the Apex and Visual Force. Okay. So, these two program languages runs on which platform? Forge.com platform. Okay. All those configurations also running with Forge.com only. If suppose you are creating a new object, you are creating a new field. Those are also developed with Forge.com only. Okay. In the Forge.com platform, we can achieve something by using point and click. So something we can achieve by Forge.com by using point and click. If suppose you are creating an object, okay, that particular object was created where in Forge.com platform. If suppose you are creating an Apex class, that class executing where Forge.com platform. Forge.com platform. Okay. So now you guys are okay with the object creation fields and everything, right? Relationship, master detail, lookup, roll-up summary. What the difference between the master detail and lookup? Okay. So that is fine. So now we learn about the Apex and Visual Force. Okay. For example, if you take the Java, or if you take the .NET, or if you take the SAP, these are what? Different platforms. The people who are working with the Java, they design the front end by using JSP or HTML. JSP or HTML. Front end means what? For example, this is the front end. This is the front end. For example, you. This particular screen is nothing but front end. Okay. Every project contains the every Salesforce project is it any platform. It contains front end, business logic, and back end. If you take any software project, it contains front end, business logic, and back end. Front end is nothing but the things which can able to see in the screen. All these buttons, fields is nothing but the front end. If you want to create any form, okay, if you want to build any pages, we need to learn front end language. The basic front end language is what? HTML. Okay, every front end language should be converted as HTML after execution, after compilation. Okay, so HTML, Java people using JSP, and .NET people using ASP. Some people using PHP with the server. Okay, if it is a SAP language, they are using BSP, business server page. These are the different front end languages to build the front end screens. So, business logic means suppose you are filling this data. Okay. Once you click on this save button, what happened? This data was sitting where? Database, right? Who will take this data into database? There is a one code should be work, right? If some code is working, then only this data can be able to transfer from page level to database. Page level to database. Okay. So if you want to transfer this data, we need some code. Okay. That code is nothing but business logic. That code is nothing but business logic. For example, this screen is developed by Visual Force. Okay. Screens is built by Visual Force. When I click on the save button, a program will run in the backend. It takes this data and it save it into database. Save it into database. Okay, business logic is a program, is a mediator between database and front end. Between the database and front end. Okay. So here, for example, if you take the JSP, Java program is a business logic. So Java program will get the data from the page and it save it into database. What is the data? Here backend is about database. There was database is what? Oracle is database. For example, .NET people. The C# program code will get the data from the page. Which page? That is ASP page. It get the data from the ASP page. The C# program will save the data into MS SQL, Microsoft SQL. That is the database. Okay. So means this is a front-end language. This is a business logic. This is a database. Okay. So the people who work in the Java, they need to learn about JSP along with HTML, Java programs, Oracle. If it is BSP means SAP related, business server base. They write the language in ABAP, Advanced Business Application Programming. ABAP is also act as a mediator between the pages and servers. Their server or database, RP server, Oracle databases. Okay. So coming to our Salesforce side, Visual Force is our front end. Visual Force is our front end. Apex is our programming. Coming to database, no need to learn anything about the database. Okay, it's simply called cloud database. We don't know the exact name, whether it is SQL or Oracle or MongoDB. We don't know. What it is, simply cloud database. It's simply cloud database. So, what is the Visual Force then? To create customizable pages like page layouts. Something it's not possible to achieve by using page layouts. We go with the Visual Force. What is the role of Apex program? Apex program will get the data from the page and save it into